It just like it doesn't make sense how I could go live on YouTube, but not on Facebook. Because these ones don't delete automatically. When I'm just going off the top of my head, ranting about something. Oh yeah, you could put me on a track and trace list probably for things I say. I know. Cause I get heated, bro. I think sometimes people are trying to mislead me on purpose. And then they act like they didn't do it. I think some people are acting like my friend, but they're not really my friend. They're mistaking me for somebody else. They think of me as their enemy. And the only enemy is myself, bro. That's why I don't understand what the fucking problem is. Like, I'm literally getting gaslit so many times while I live up here. It's like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing, and you're still not paying me enough. Of course, I'm gonna have a fucking attitude. Of course, I'm gonna have a fucking attitude when you're not paying me good enough. Of course, I'm gonna have a fucking attitude when you're not paying me enough, bro. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. You know. I'm sorry. I feel that way. Because I thank God for the things they say. I'm like, oh yeah, that's today. Gotta get rid of that one now. That's what happens. Something goes bad, you gotta throw it away. Otherwise, it's gonna make everything else go bad too. Yes, indeed. That's why I proceed to smoke weed. I'm like, like the way they laugh at me. That's how I feel about them all the time. But I don't really like laughing at you. Not my cup of tea. Not my thing. Not the thing I really want to do in life. You know, to laugh at somebody for any reason. Because they're hungry at night. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. Make fun of somebody because they're hungry, dude. Is that what you want to do in life? That's why it's funnier to make fun of fat people, because they're obviously not fucking starving. Like, that's why I'm like, bro, I don't want your food. The shit gets me fat. All this stuff that you can give me here. You know, 2 in the fucking morning is when I'm waking up. That's what I'm trying to say. This energy doesn't get off me until 2 in the morning, son. Like, what do you want from me? For real. Well, I'm not allowed to say it. I know. I've been trying to say it the whole time, though. Like, bro, you need to chill. Like, they need to chill yesterday. Yesterday. They need to chill yesterday. You understand that? Or no? Maybe one day you will. Understand where I'm coming from. Oh, shit. And shit like that happens, you know? Understand me, bro. That fucking sucks. Yeah, that fucking sucks, bro. That's something I need to happen. One of the last duck eggs I even had, you know? Like, damn, it just fell off the top. That sucks. It sucks. Like, look at it. Can't cry over it, really. I could make scrambled eggs in the morning. That's what I'm gonna have to do. You know? It's just something I'm gonna have to do. Excuse me. That's what happens when you crouch, my dude. Your hidden dragon pops out. I'm gonna have to make it with some sour cream. Because I don't really want to waste the milk. Oh, I did eat something else too. That's why I shouldn't eat again, because I did have something to eat, that's right. I'm just hungry, bro. I'm fucking fat. You know, I got fat again. I'm not too fat, but I'm definitely, like, I feel it. Like, I need to lose this gut. And there's no such thing as targeted fat loss, bro. If I start to just cut calories, I'm gonna lose muscle. And, you know, it's gonna be from my whole body where I lose fat. So, it's not like I have a whole lot going on, bro. I wasn't one of these satanic people. I feel like I shouldn't be getting taken advantage of in that way. For my labor, you know, whatever it could be. Based on things I say. Like, I thought I had freedom of speech, bro. It's not like I'm out here threatening people's lives. You know? I'm not allowed to say something is on my mind. Like, everybody else is thinking it too. You're gonna lock everybody up. Oh, I'm the only one stupid enough to say it. I know. Good thing I know it's not just me that they're after. They're after me, right? They're after me. Like, you want me to look paranoid by saying something about it? That's part of the game. I know. But I know it's just a synchronicity anyway. These are past the date. But I'm trying not to eat them. Look, I'm talking about going on a fucking diet. I got Cinnabons in the fridge, you know? Crescent rolls, Cinnabons, buttered flavor biscuits, like bacon cheddar, raw cheddar, you know? I have bacon, Jimmy Dean bacon, Taylor ham pork roll, cream cheese, ragout, steakhouse onion cheese, you know? All this high calorie stuff. June 2026. Sell by, so you can still use it after that. Look, I got super salt, Parmesan. I got Parmesan with the raw milk. No, they don't want that. You know, a lot of people are scared to eat the raw milk, bro. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I never understood it. Like, not that I never did, but after I tasted it, I was like, what are you so afraid of? Just cook with it. It's not raw anymore. You start cooking with it. You put it in the quesadilla, it's not raw anymore, bro. But you're not really cooking with Parmesan cheese, right? You're putting this on top of pasta, whatever, but it says unpassed cow's milk, unpasteurized, right? Selected and imported by Forever Cheese, New York. One tablespoon is 20 calories. That's a lot, bro. You eat the whole thing though. Like serving size. So it doesn't say servings per container, but this is 5 grams is one serving, and this is 0.315 pounds. So I'm bad at math. So you gotta tell me. You know, I got hot dog, I got all this shit that's definitely not diet food, bro. Eggs are not really diet food unless you're eating them hard boiled. I mean, I got peppers, mushroom, miso paste. I can eat low calorie if I want, bro. I got fish in my freezer, but I also got frozen pizza and bean cheese burritos. Like, this is not low calorie. It's organic, not low calorie. Like, there is something to that. Like, oh yeah, it's still not healthy for you. Like, I know, I understand all the pesticides and fake chemicals. Like, it's not good, but if you're obese eating organic food, it's still not fucking healthy, bro. Your body feels clean, but it's just fat from too many calories, you know? I could admit when I'm fat. I don't get to say, I don't have a whole culture justifying why I'm fat. I'm big boned, I'm fat, and I'm beautiful. Imagine if the same thing was lent out to men. This fat shaming shit. Because they try to body shame dudes for things that we can't really change, like the height, the length, certain things. Then they'd be like, why are you so insecure about that? Well, I don't know. I can't even call you fat when you're fat, but you could say my dick is small even though it's not. You know what I'm saying? You could defame my character, but I can't tell the truth about you. Like, even if it is shorter than what your ex-boyfriend has, why are you coming up to me? Oh, if you don't last that long in bed, yeah, but I still busted a nut, right? That's the type of dude I am. I'm trying to make you happy, but at the same time, I don't really give a fuck. Sorry. Like, I'm not trying to fall for Jezebel. To me, that's Jezebel shit. I want to move too fast. You know? I say take it slow. That's how I don't understand. If somebody's calling me toxic, I'm good, but then treat me like I'm toxic, you know? But then it's bad energy. Like, I have bad energy after dealing with that. Because I can't talk to anybody. It's like, yeah, I can't talk to anybody after I'm talking to them because they get me wound up. And I'm not trying to blame anything on them. It's my own fault for fucking talking to them. At this point, shit been happening to me for 20 years almost, bro. Gotta lift you up. I gotta lift you up when you're feeling down, but you could leave me just feeling drained afterwards. Like, that's not good. And anybody filling my cup they probably don't appreciate me having to deal with that. And then if I even talk to them at all. Because it's not the same. People that are up on that, they're not gonna be around me if I'm around energy vampires sucking off of me. You understand? I wouldn't expect them to be. I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? They smart for that. I'm not expecting them to want to be around me. If I got somebody that's constantly breaking my fucking boundaries down, it's like, it doesn't matter what I say. It could be polite or nice. It's like, yeah, I don't want you to ghost me and I want to be your friend and I wish you happiness, but it's not just toxic at this point. You know, I'm befuddled. I really am, because it's not really good for me to be around, but I don't want to sound like they're just always against me. It's just not good for me to be around. It reminds me of being mistreated by a fucking female, bro. And I'm not trying to treat all of them like that. That's not something I'm trying to do, bro. I'm not a misogynist. I know a lot of these girls are attracted to toxic misogyny and then they cry about it endlessly. That shit does not make sense to me, bro. Never did. Never has it ever made sense to me, the shit women are like, excuse me, going on and on about. I'm not saying all of them. There's plenty of smart women where I know exactly what they're saying. I don't have to always agree with them. They've actually calmed down. Like they obviously know how to chill. I can see they're more chill. You could probably see that from me too, except when I'm going through it with one of these fucking people. It's like, bro, they don't want to admit it. That I'm looking at them the way they talk about all these other fucking people are NPCs. I'm like, but you're not an NPC, but you're like a fucking zombie on me. You know, you don't know how to leave me to my own shit. If I'm bad for you, I'm bad for you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not like, oh, they're my enemy. I'm saying, what if I'm in a bad way and I don't want to have them around my negativity, bro? How come I can't have it be that way? How come it can't be that way? Why does it always have to be like I'm accusing them of being bad or something? Because they're making me feel bad at the same time, though. Even if they're not trying to. It's like I'm trying to make them aware of the shit that's bothering me, you know? Like that shit bothers me. It bothers me when you lie or keep something from me. I'm saying not to say it, but at the same time you want this energy from me that you know I'm not gonna be okay with that. Like you knew it was gonna be a problem. They knew it was gonna be a problem. I'm tired of hearing that. Oh, I'm not trying to get in the way. But you already got in the way. Like, you already fucked it up. You already messed it up. What? I don't even know what that means. See? They type shit in the comments to try to get your fucking post flagged. Yeah, I didn't even like that guy when he was here. I liked him more when he passed away, sad to say. Like, I seen that I agree with him more. Vladimir Stalin. Yeah, you gotta delete that. I had to delete that, bro. You know why? Because I don't want my shit to get flagged all the time. I could do that all by myself. Instead of them dealing with me, like I could just be relaxing. And then, you know, they'll be like something simple, something so simple. And it just feels like it's not good. It's like, I don't want to argue, and I don't want to just act like nothing is. You know, I don't want to argue, but I don't want to act like nothing's the matter. And hide it from myself. Like, I can't talk to you. I have to let them go, I think, in my opinion. As sad as it always felt for me to say, they just never let me let them go fully. I had to let them go so many times because they keep coming back around me. It's like an emotional bully. And I'm supposed to just be there for you. I'm like on a pulley. On a fucking pull string for you to grab at whenever you need me. It could be 5 years, it could be 5 months, it could be 5 days. You know? It's one of those people in my life, in my opinion. Like, oh yeah, they were the ones doing that to me, bruh. Like, you didn't know? That's how it made me feel? Like, that's a mistreatment, bro. Why would I trust you? How am I you doing things I'm not supposed to trust? Number one, you're doing similar shit as back in the day. Even if it's not exactly the same. It's like, you want me to be okay with that? But I'm not. Like we already did this plenty of times. I'm not trying to waste my fucking time all over the place with this person. Back and forth, hot and cold. When they say that about me, sometimes. But I'm saying, thanks for helping me clean, bro. I don't even need that in my life, really. There is constantly weird shit around. It's like something is trying to actually drive me up the wall, bro. Crazy shit around me all the time. It's not just a physical thing. Like, there's a spirituality aspect to it, you know? In my mind. It's not just in my head, though. It's like you would be able to hear that fucking window getting smacked. Somebody throwing a little pebble at it or something is what it sounded like. Or the wood settling, or the wind blowing. I credit stuff with that all the time. Because when after someone's going to sleep and everyone's quiet now, I was quiet the whole time, but I gotta hear somebody else fucking whining about a TV or whatever it could be. Now I hear sounds outside. Now I hear something that's not, it's not from inside. When it is from inside, I'll, probably be creeped out by it. Because I never liked that shit, bro. How my spirit is attuned with, I'm so attuned with that. Like I feel shift. And I automatically say, please go to God. You have to go to God. When I could see your weird apparition or whatever it is. Like it needs to stop, I feel that all the time. Chills, It's not because it's cold down here, bro. It's like your hair stands on end and you get goosebumps. You feel like something. It feels like a cold draft touching you. It's not hurting me though. It doesn't feel like it's trying to hurt me. It's just surprising when it happens. It's very, very surprising. It's like it's like a jump scare, but it's not scary. It's not. It's not really scaring me. Something that's meant to scare me, I usually laugh at, unless it's actually fucking scary. Like something really happening in front of me, or like if it wasn't just a ghost from a person or something like that. When it feels like something more than just a person, it's not good, bro. You're scared from it. You feel threatened from it because it doesn't like you. It's from the devil. A lot of those spirits are not who they say they are, bro. That's why I just say go to God. I'm sorry if you get offended, but you have to go to God. I'm sorry if something is keeping them here. Something that's like, more powerful than a human. Because they gave it authority. They gave the demons authority over them. And I don't want to have that happen to me. I thank God for some people. Because they'll call me up when I have a bad thought. And I won't have to tell them all the time. I'll just say, thank the Lord. Keep it to myself. I'm like, oh, you're saving my life right now. But I might let them know later on. Like, yeah, you brought me through it when I was going through it. You didn't even know it, now did you? Maybe you had a feeling, but who knows? Who cares if I like you like that? Like, who cares, bro? Stuff like that is why I'm like, yo, I'm a werewolf. I'd rather be a werewolf than these vampire type people. Like, they sneak around, like, they gotta do things in a way to get energy from you or something. I'm like, I'm more of a hound, bro. I'll just say it flat out. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to steal your energy. I don't want to take energy from you you're not willing to give me. I don't like taking things against the will. So I don't like sharing energy when I'm feeling like I'm taking too much energy from you. I don't like doing that, so I stop. I go, no, I'm good. Don't get offended when I say I'm good. Because they want to have all this contact with me, but they don't understand how, like, bro, if you've mistreated me, picture like a spirituality thing. It's like a ghost that's bad. Like, you come to haunt me, You come to haunt me with the past, and I'm always trying to, like, let it go. Tell me to let it go all the time, too. Send me things about let it go. Everything would let it go, and I'm like, bro, I've been let it go a long time ago. You know who can't let it go? Other people. Because a lot of them did me the similar way. Like, they taught you how to treat me by me being okay with it. Because I wasn't really okay with it. I just didn't say anything about it, I was always this way. They just never noticed it. Because I'm chill. I'm quiet. I'm relaxed, bro. I don't sit there acting crazy most of the time. Not even laughing inappropriately. I usually just smile and be on my way. I try to make a joke. Try to make other people smile with the joke. I try to have a light-hearted attitude and not be a big ham on people. I don't like doing that to people, bro. I let people know that I'm up on the lingo. Like, yeah, I know all about it. It doesn't just happen to girls. Like, oh yeah, I know all about it too. The thing is, the trouble with some girls when you try to be vulnerable with them, they are not trying to hear it. They don't. They make fun of you. They lose respect for you. It's like that's why I can't say nothing to you though. I can't even say how I feel without somebody trying to call a wellness check on me. Like that's crazy, bro. That's how I know the deal. Like, oh yeah, you want me in that fucking crazy asylum? That means I gotta chill. No violence at all. I'm not even trying to think about violence. But there it is. They always put it in front of your face somehow. There's always some violent shit going on here. I mean, on the screen. It's not like it's full of actors anyway, right? All the screens. It's not like they have a script to follow, right? Even Jesus had a script to follow, bro. It's called the scripture. He was flipping the script on them, and they didn't like it. Like, yeah, you don't. They're hypocrites, you know. A lot of people here are like that. So you're getting help from us, and but that's why I don't want help from you because I don't really feel right about that, and then I don't agree with it anyway. Like that's why I'd rather have help from you than your organizations or your churches or whatever it could be. I'd rather have help from you because God sent you to me. You know, unless that's your form of help, that's your version of helping me, is to get me to be on like government assistance forever, and like I don't want to do that, bro. I know it's probably inevitable because everybody's track and traceable, you know, replaceable with the robot. That's why I try to make you laugh, bro. I try to make time go by nicely. Not just easily or fast, or whatever, bro. Nicely. I want the time to go by nicely. Certain things I don't have to say out loud, though. Like, it's really none of your business, is what I say. Like, the things I like, that's between me and God, bro. It's not really your problem. Like, I'm not doing anything to anybody. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, the thought is bad enough. But in this world of laws you've created, that's not. There's no thought police, bro. Jesus is the only one trying to warn me about it's just as bad. You let shit slide just from like you know motherfuckers are bad and you just let it slide because nothing happened really. Like yeah, I know, bro. Thank God, because I would already probably met him a lot of times if it wasn't for that. Like, yeah, I'm not really doing anything though. That's the thing. I'm not really I'm not actively going out of my way to commit crimes, especially if I know it's a crime, bro. But you can't control what's on my mind at the same time, you can't really control what's on my mind. You can't come knocking on my door because I had a bad thought. Like, bro, tell them to put fucking clothes on. How about that one? For example, you know what I'm talking about. Like, for example, like I have a bad thought to you because you're not attracted to me, but you got all your body out to sea. I think you're attractive to me, so am I allowed to think you're attractive even if you're not attracted to me? I'm not trying to take it away from you. I'm not trying to even do that. I try to look away and show respect to you. I try to be a respectful dude, but I'm the one you end up making fun of or taking advantage of somehow. No, no, no. We're too old to be doing that make fun of shit. No. Now we're at the age where they'll be trying to take advantage of anything that might come my way. or they'll take advantage of the fact that I'm actually having to protect them. Like that's in my DNA. Like I'm not gonna let the girl go check the noise. Unless I was sick in bed, couldn't move. That's the only acceptable excuse, bro. In my opinion, but what do I know? I try to be nice to people, dude. I've always tried to be nice to you. Until it's like there's no point for me to be nice to somebody who's mean to me all the time. Like, I'm not mean to you, am I? What am I doing wrong to you? I'm asking you questions all the time, you know? Trying to figure out the solution. And now I'm the one sitting here thinking about it. Like that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Just talking to them for a little bit does it. It's not quite right. For me. It's not up to them, really. It's actually up to me. They're right when they say it's up to me, but I can't help it, bro. It's hard for me to say no. They know this. That's why I say I don't know because I can't call it. I don't trust if it's something I don't trust, even though I want to, no matter how badly I might love you, like I can't put myself in a situation where I'm gonna get something happening to me, bro. Like I'm not too young to die, but I don't want to go out of my way trying to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm well past those days. The only risk I really want to take is lifting up kettlebells and catching a fish. Watching for snakes while I'm hiking. That's why I go, I'm a liking. I'm not trying to bite you, friend. I don't want to do nothing to you. I'm at the age where I cannot afford to fight you. You know? I'm old enough to be somebody's father, maybe, bro. Like, I'm at that age where teenagers would look at me like I'm old enough to be their dad. Oh, yeah. Especially if I was, let's say a kid is 17. If I was 20 years old, 17 years ago, that's old enough to start, bro. People were getting married younger than that back in the day. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do, for real. Like, in all actuality, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with certain things. I ask God, and it's like, yeah, I have to help them, but I can't, I can't, like, tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell your dad anything. I can't tell your mom what to be. I can't do that to you. Just like you can't do that to me. You're trying to motivate. Let's say this person is just trying to motivate me, and I appreciate it. At the same time, it's not helping me. Like I can't afford to go to these places. The things I can't afford it, bro. It just feels hopeless sometimes. It really does. It's not because there's no girl around me. It's like, bro, I need a fucking job. How about that one? I've been in the service-based industry the whole fucking time, son. Like, get out of here is what I say. I had enough of this shit because it's a service-based industry and I'm using my body. I'm working out basically. I'm getting paid to work out and I have to worry about your customer service bullshit. Like you're always correct. Like, no, you're not. Sorry. I don't call the manager. I speak to them when they're there. I don't think everything is just against me, but they're doing directed conversation right at me. Like, oh yeah, that's what that was. That's why I just laughed at it. Like, bro, you're not really gonna get me angry when you do directed conversation at me. You're not gonna get me angry. You know what's gonna happen? You might get angry from God paying you back with that, cause it didn't work on me. Anything you try to throw at me, it doesn't work. It goes right back to you, bro. The energy swap didn't occur. You know? You understand what I'm trying to say? If the energy swap doesn't occur really or fully, it has to go back to God or the person trying to send it to you. Like evil eye shit. All that type of stuff. It's not good for you, bro. People been doing witchcraft for a long fucking time, and then it comes back to bite them. Like, you're doing it longer than you thought. All that little innocent shit when you're a little kid. Like, yeah, Ouija board, that's fucking witchcraft, bro. Lying about somebody, that's witchcraft, bro. You're breaking commandments on God. Oh, yeah, it's not my fault that you don't know that. But it is my fault that I know that. I'm not trying to go down that way. I'm not trying to play with Ouija boards, burn candles for divination. I'm not trying to do any of that shit, bro. Especially since I know it's bad. It makes it worse. That's what that means. Like, it makes it worse, bro. He's going to be more mad at me for not going to church if I know I should than he will somebody that doesn't know to go. Like, yeah, I know to go. I just don't trust it around here, bro. I've been to church plenty of times in my life. That's what I was trying to say about it. Like, I don't trust it out there, bro. You want to bring me to a place I don't fucking trust. And then it's like I'm getting killed. It's somebody trying to kill me in a lot of ways. You know? I can't just blame it on the devil or the CIA. What about the grifter contractor, bro? They don't know they're working for the devil half the time. The devil wants me dead for some reason. And it didn't work. Not this time. Excuse me. No, it didn't work this time. Is that just in my mind? Like getting the goose flesh, you know? The hair standing up. It's not like it's cold down here, really, bro. It says 70 degrees. That feeling, it feels like it's touching me, you know? It feels like something is sitting next to me, hugging me. I don't really enjoy it. It's like, it's not a bad feeling, but I don't really enjoy it because I don't know what it is. It's not that I don't enjoy the way it feels. I just don't enjoy not knowing. That's why I say you have to go to God. Like, I hope it's just somebody praying that I'm laying next to them or something like that. I'm just getting their thoughts, you know? I hope it's not some fucking ghost doesn't like me. Because I see some, it's like you could see something sometimes, depending on the time. But it could happen at any time, too. It doesn't have to be 3 in the morning to see some shit. Like, it doesn't bother me. I've been seeing shit like that since I'm a kid. Weird apparition. It's like, yeah, there's no way you're gonna call me a brain disorder from that when I've been having that as a little kid. Like the shit that gave me a brain disorder is the pills that they try to give you to prevent whatever thought comes through. Like, yeah, that's what that chill is. A side effect from your fake ass fucking pills. Back in the day. I haven't taken pills in a long fucking time, bro. When somebody tries to get me on a pill or around pills, it's like I got a problem with that. I do. And then they try to shake it up. When somebody knows you don't like that shit and then they're shaking it in front of you, they're mocking you and taunting you. It's like, yo, yeah, I have to stop coming through as much. Because they don't like me. They think I'm calling somebody up. And it's like, nah, bro, I'm talking to you in your face. You could laugh and make jokes because I'm here a lot. I'm there a lot. Whatever it could be, bro. Like, thank you. I'm not going to take surveys. I don't care about all that, bro. The fact that I keep coming back there should show you that the service is good. If the service not good, I'm not trying to go back there. Simple and plain, bro. I'm not gonna sit there complaining about you. You're not just like, if it's just a friend, I could complain about you when you're not treating me right. But if it's like a therapist or a coach or something like that, I'm not gonna complain to you if we have to drift apart. But when you're acting like my friend or more than that, and it's like you're trying to motivate me, but you're draining my fucking energy for some reason, right? Like, you're lucky I have a lot of it, bro. You're lucky I have a lot of light. God gives it to me because He knows I'll share it out of my faith, bro. It's my faith. It's not anything I have other than faith and love. That's why you feel that way from me. Just to let you know. That's why you always think that type of shit about me. Hidden agendas and ulterior motives and shit. Because you don't meet a lot of people doing it just off the strength. The fact that they like to. Like, yeah, I do things that I like to, and I'm not trying to hurt you and fight you, so that's, you know, maybe you should not try to provoke, you know what I mean? Because then I won't do the same shit that you do. Like, hooray, when I hear you going to bed or whatever the fuck it could be. I won't be sarcastic on you either. I try not to do what you do. Because I know what energy swapping does. It's not good for my health, bro. It's not good for my sanity. It's not good for my body. It's not good for my soul either. To swap energy with them, and now I got their energy. It's like, fuck, bro. They're going to fuck somebody up with my energy. They use my energy, right? An energy vampire will use your energy to get another energy supply, you know? That's why I laugh at it. I'm like, bro, I've been talking about this for a long time. It's just not the way you described it. It wasn't a narcissistic language yet, bro. It wasn't all about that yet. No. I'm sorry that they try to gaslight me. I'm sorry that they think I'm so gullible and they don't know when I'm joking either. Like, I'm sorry about that. Because I know how to bust balls, bro. I could take a joke. The thing I can't take is lying. Like, when you're lying to me, you're gaslighting me, getting me to do something or not do something based on you feeling some type of way, and then you go doing shit worse. You don't even keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? I keep a lot of that shit to myself when I'm doing wrong. You know, I don't try to point at everybody else's sin if I got some of my own. That's what I'm trying to say. At least I'm not doing this and that. And you know, I'm not trying to sit there accusing people. I say what I'm not guilty of. Hey, at least I'm not trying to steal from you and sell drugs to your pregnant mother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, at least I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, really. Unless I know you're not going to like it. Like, oh, I'm attracted by the soul. You know, if somebody has a good soul, then I'm probably going to like them. It doesn't have to do with sex all the time, friend. You know what it has to do with? They're not pretend. They, you know, they don't seem like they're pretending to be anybody. See, I'm not either. I know how to entertain and I know how to be that way, but I don't like doing that all day. I like chilling there and relaxing. Chill, quiet. Nothing needs to be said. That's how I like it, bro. No words need to be said. Everything's good. Get through another day. And then, you know, we communicate effectively, properly, healthily, you know, healthy communication. Not this blame shift codependency. You know, I can't do it. I can't deal with that. And it ain't about, oh, you always have to agree with me. That's not the type of person I am, bro. We disagree about plenty, and I talk to plenty of people. I disagree with them about half the shit that they say. I just don't focus in on it all day. I just choose not to add my 2 cents when I know it's gonna start an argument. Like, I know I know you're gonna disagree with me, so I try not to say it to you. And then what? If Let's say you trying to piss me off, and then you're like freedom of speech. That's fucked up to me, bro. But you're trying to provoke. You know the shit is because I can't say the things I want to say, because then you're gonna act poorly. You're gonna act like I'm attacking you. I can handle you yelling and being angry. You know what I can't handle? Somebody putting their fucking hands on me. Somebody threatening to do my body harm. That's what I can't handle, bro. That's why I stay up to that point, and now I'm just awake anyway. That's why I say, hooray! You get what you wanted. You're still not fucking happy, though. You get everything you want, and you're still not fucking happy. That's a narcissist, bro. That's not just somebody toxic. That's a narcissist. You could do everything they ask, and it's still not good enough. It's like you want me doing all these weird tasks just to see if you have control over me? Is that what this is? You want me to react to your bullshit? Is that what that is? Because I'm well aware that there's some people in the world who do that. They do things just for attention. And then they get all upset, right? They get all upset about it. I know. Because they used to get attention, but not the way they do now. That's the thing, bro. I never got your attention. I never did things for attention. All those people acting like I want attention. Like, no, this is a response to tension this person is causing me. You're not saying it to them. Hey, y'all good friends, I guess. Because you're not calling them out on their bullshit. You're saying something about me and then laughing at it. And then when I see a synchronicity, you tell me go take my meds. Like, fuck you, bro. It's not just in my head when I see 50 red cars in a row. Yeah, I'm exaggerating, bro. But when I see one light missing everywhere I go, multiple times a day, it's not just me noticing it too much. Like it's something called desensitization, right? So that you think something's after you and then you go crazy. It's called gaslighting, bro. Just to let you know. Like, oh yeah, maybe they're actually protecting me, is what I say. I take that thought away. Like, maybe it's protection, bro. Who knows? Maybe it's an angelic presence. I don't fucking know. I don't try to just call them all a bunch of names. Like, when I'm calling something stalkerazzi, it's a specific thing, bro. It's not just, oh, they're watching me, they're after me. I'm not schizophrenic, you understand? Whatever you want to call that shit. I'm not highly susceptible. I'm just a little bit suspicious. Maybe a touch of paranoia. But the thing is, I'll eat fast food. I'll eat food that's not cooked in the cleanest kitchen. As long as it ain't going to get me sick. It's not moldy, right? Or if they really wanted to kill you, they could in this country. You could just turn off the electricity, stop filtering the water and stop doing all the shit you cry about. Let them stop doing it and you'll see how much they cleaned it up. That's why I'm not against the government. I just don't trust them. But I don't trust the public neither. The public that be bitching about the government acts just like the government. So why would I trust them? Excuse me. Smoking. Try to give this up too, bro. It's like it's an annoying thing to know that you can have it or you will have it, to expect it. See, I don't expect much, but I do expect a nice cigarette after a coffee or during a coffee. After a shower when I wake up. It's not like I gotta sit in the, I don't have to sit in the mirror putting makeup on, bro. You know what it is? I give myself a shave or a trim. I cut my hair too. That's why I have a weird hairdo. Because the top doesn't grow in as fast as the sides do. I'm just feeling like I'm wasting this right now. Because I want to go to sleep and I know I'm going to get that feeling again. I always get that feeling, bro. Restless legs. It's at nighttime. It's like I get anxiety about something. I should be able to trust. I'm not supposed to trust somebody that just lusts, you know? That's a sin I need to stay away from, bro. I have enough of that in my life from my own skin. I have enough temptation. Like, I don't need your lust on me. Even if it's for me and it boosts my ego, it's like, I don't want that, bro. I want love. I don't want lust. Lust is kind of disgusting, bro. Lust is the reason there's fornication and abortions, bro. Just to let you know. Like, that's the reason why. Nobody wants to stay together till they die. You could just get a divorce. It's not like she's cheating on you or trying to hurt you or she's, like, just bugged out too much. No, you just, like, these people are better off just fucking. Like, they treated it like they should have been just fucking. Except they had a marriage certificate attached. But then they still chill with each other all the time anyway. So what is the point of you getting... I don't get it. It's like a weird culture that we have here. And then they try to justify it using scripture. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to use scripture to convict myself and see what I could change about myself to be a better person. These motherfuckers just use it for excuses to be who they are all the time. They don't have to change nothing about themselves. Right? I'm not acting like I have all these options. I don't have options like that, bro. I'm not a girl. Girls have more options. But they think we're attracted. They think we're attracted to the same thing about them that they're attracted about us. Like, they're not going after ugly dudes that nobody wants, bro. They're not like a dude. They don't find beauty in the dude that they find. Handsomeness, personality traits, all the things they say they want, like comedy, romance, dinner date. They're not willing to provide that. It's like you want these 1950s standards, or you get to act like a fucking skivatz. Like, no, I'm good, bro. I had to worry about that when I was young, before I was 22. I was like, look at what happened to me from dealing with this. Like, you wouldn't be happy if I was doing to you what you did to me. I've been saying this shit since then. You never want to hear me out. Like, look at what you do to me. You bring me around all these people I don't need to be around. It's like, hooray, I have a lot of acquaintances, we have a lot of similar acquaintances, hooray. It's like, half of my friends ain't even, they'd rather chill with a demon. That's everybody's friend. Half of them would rather chill with demons. You gotta put tests in your life, no? You feel bad for somebody. I'm not telling you feel bad for me, bro. What if I got a demon is what I always say. My friend would say that sometimes. What if you got a demon, bro? Maybe you got a demon. And I would say, yeah, probably. It's fucking scheming on me. I know. It wants me to sin my way to hell. It wants me to drag myself down there. So it can have its claws in me when I'm down there. But I'm God's kill. I'm not Satan's kill, bro. I've been working for the Lord for quite some time. My mother brought me up correctly, for the most part, to stop and help you, not just worry about myself. See, the trouble is, that's how you get ahead in this world. Just worry about yourself. Not giving a fuck. That's it, right? Just worry about yourself and that's it. Fucking narcissist. It gets rewarded. How long you think I've been in the workforce where narcissism gets rewarded, bro? The whole time. And then now, they're trying to do an overhaul on all that shit. But now I'm the one gets aborted from the workforce because it's like I had to build up a resilience to the toxicity. And then it's a little bit of toxicity from me. So I guess I got to get lumped in with all these fucking flunkies. It's like, yeah, bro, thank God that God is God. And he can pick me out of the crowd if he wants. Hopefully. I'm not acting like I'm so special. Clearly he answers my prayers, bro. I'm not praying to the devil. I'm definitely not shouting out for the devil, bro. Not in the way I speak, and usually not the way I act either. Because I know better. There's a lot of things I know better. It's like I know God doesn't like this. Drinking coffee at 3 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, smoking spliffs. God ain't gonna like that. If God came through the door now, he'd be like, what are you doing, bro? Put that shit down. Come on. I help you. Hopefully. I mean, I hope that's the God I pray to. Because it's the same spirit I have. Like, come on, bro. I'm not trying to yell at you. Let's do this. You know, you want to blame somebody else all day. And I'm sitting there going, I can't throw this away and I can't throw that away. So all the other things, if it doesn't have a place, then you could throw that away. You know? Empty bottles and shit. Like, that's what I was trying to say. Like, you could throw it away. Just don't make it heavy. And then I'm saying don't do it in the beginning because it's not your mess. But if you want to help me so badly, I'm going to help you clean it. I'm not going to sit there watching you clean up a mess that you didn't fucking make. I'm the one that stays late after the party to help you clean it up after all them leave. Yeah, that's what you should respect about me, even if you don't like me, even if you don't like the things I believe in, even if you don't like anything else about me besides the fact that I'm that type of person. You know, I'll stay and help you clean it up. We don't have to agree. But you're gonna like me, you're gonna respect me. Even if you don't like me, it's gonna be something about me you like. If you're that type of person who respects that. And not just trying to take advantage of it all the time. You know, you're not trying to take advantage of the fact that I'll put my shit on hold just so you have a step up. All the time I've been doing that, bro. Since I'm like 10 years old. Like, I gotta cut back because you're too fucking fat. I know. God forbid I get a little fat. Oh yeah, now when I get fat, there's no problem with that until you get too fat. Now I gotta eat all this bullshit crap to get skinny. It's like, this is not gonna help me, bro. It's called calorie counting and physical activity, is what I was saying the whole time. Like, this ain't gonna help you. These low calorie snacks are not gonna help you if you eat 4 packs of it and then just sit there on the fucking couch, bro. You're eating the same amount of calories in one bag. So, yeah, well, it's low calorie, so I could eat triple the amount. Like, yeah, but you're still gonna get calories like that. You're still not gonna burn calories by doing that. You're gonna burn calories by doing what I did. And, you know, treating your dinner like it was a snack. Because you had a big meal in the middle of the day. And then you're gonna stop when you feel hungry and, you know, drink a cup of coffee. I might as well, bro. I'm not sleepy. That's how I look at it. I haven't had coffee all day like that. I wasn't drinking coffee today. I wasn't sitting here all depressed. I was just chilling. Chilling. No stress. None of this. No arguments. Even when the person's calling, texting. I was not trying to get mad and upset. I was like, I'm not giving this the energy that something requires me to have anger for. I'm not doing that. There's too much energy getting poured out into that. It's something that I don't need to be attached to in that way. Anger, attitude, resentment. Like, nah, bro, you're dragging me away from where I need to be. The more I'm in that vibrational sequence. Like, you can't put me in my ego. You know, you cannot do that. I lost that shit a long time ago. Like, you literally can't do that. As much as you try to puff up my ego with certain things, because you think I'm depressed, like, it doesn't bother me to feel depressed. That's the thing. It doesn't bother me to feel depressed. It depends. You know, if I'm getting lied to, if I'm getting tricked, if I'm getting gaslit, then I might be depressed on some shit. Like, yeah, bro, you're gaslighting me. You're leading me astray. You're telling me not to take something personal, but you're dissing me. You're disrespecting me personally. Acting like I shouldn't say anything back to you because you're always correct. But then I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to retrospect and reflect. And be like, yo, I'm getting all these memories and I'm deleting all the comments because I don't want to sit here arguing about it. Like, we've been doing this shit on other people's pages too, and it's not right. Like, keep it on my page. Even if I make it private or just for friends to see. Argue with me on my page, bro, not their page. Like, why do you want to argue with me? I just say something that's not combative. I'm telling you the truth. They needed to hear that shit at the time. But they don't want to I'm telling you, they don't want it to be looking crazy. Because they like me, maybe. I don't know. You don't want it to be looking crazy. You're probably the only one that would even listen to this stuff. Because you say you like my voice. I feel like you want it to be about you. Hey, now it's about you. You always took away my friends too. Like they're not really my friends anymore after dealing with you. Is the way I look at it. Like I'm sorry I feel that way. I'm trying not to ghost somebody else. Like I'm trying not to do that to them. You know how difficult it is for me to just like put it aside and say it's okay. Even if let's say I did feel some type of way about it, I was already putting that away. Cause to me, that's not a good fit. Like for them, I'm not saying me being picky. I'm saying for them, they could do better than me. You know, maybe I just got low self-esteem. Maybe I used to have a Jezebel on me because I don't have a Jezebel spirit myself. I didn't come up that way, thinking I could control everybody else through their emotions or through sexual favors or, trying to use what's below my belt to take advantage of somebody. I never tried to do that type of stuff to people. Like, well, I have something you need, so you gotta do it to me. That's not. I never did that. Actually, quite the opposite. You know. I'm sorry that the dog always barks at me. Like, I'm sorry for that. I really am sorry for that. I'm sorry that I got a bagel in the freezer. You know, you know what I mean? Like I shouldn't have to apologize for eating carbs. Like I'm sorry I'm a little fat. It's not like I'm so obese and I'm wheezing out of breath from walking up the steps. Like then I could see you saying something about it. Like why are you out of breath? I'm swinging a kettlebell, bro. I'm doing compost. I'm cutting grass with a rotary mower. I wasn't doing all that shit this year because I had to worry about your ass. I wasn't stocking the trout. I wasn't going fishing as much. But I still managed to do something new. I still find time to do something I like to do because I don't let people ruin shit for me. Not usually. Not because they're at a spot I like to frequent. This is the attempt of a demon to try to ruin something that you like to do, in my opinion. Like, yeah, you want me to be in a foul mood all day because that's you. You want me to take on your fucking energy and then you don't like that. I just transmute. I don't even put it right back at you these days. I just transmute it. I go, I'm not entertaining the argument really. Because you got me wanting to argue, This is why I say don't, this late at night bullshit, it shouldn't be. Because you got me wanting to say something about it. And then it's like nothing gets said really. Even though it all gets spoken of, you just agree. But I don't want to complain to you. Like, I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to badger anybody and tell them what to do. I don't want to take you away from your family and friends. I just don't really want to be around them, to be honest with you. They had one family member that was cool. And I didn't even think they were going to agree with me about anything. They probably didn't even really like me. Even if they think I'm nice. They probably don't even really like me. That's why I unfollow. I'm like, I'm not doing this twice. I'm not doing all this again. I'm not going to block them. I'm trying to get to know them. Because I like them. It's not about wanting to blow them. Like it shouldn't be about that. It's like love has less to do with that than you want to admit. Because there's gonna come a day where you can't do that shit, really. Not as much as you used to. You're gonna have to find a new way to do it, right? I already feel that way about it. Like I wouldn't be able to do it the same way as when I was 22, kid. I might drop dead from a heart attack. You never know. It's been a long time, bro. I guess that makes me a hoe, because it's been a long time, and I tell them no a lot of the times. Because I agree with the women. Like, they can't make me arrive as much as I can make myself. Like, how come when they say it, they don't have to be ashamed of it? But when I say it, it's like, go get help. Like, yeah, fuck y'all, bro. You should be helping me. That's what God designed you to be, is a helper to the mankind. As long as we have the right kind of mind on our hearts, Trying to listen to you when you have something to say, instead of just telling you what to do. Making you have my baby. Like that's wrong to do. I agree with you. That's wrong to do. It should be on you. It should be planned out. It shouldn't be, let's fuck and then kill a baby if it, You know how many people can't do that shit? carry child. You know how many people can't do it? You could give it up for adoption. I know it's gonna still make your life difficult for a year, but still, come on. It's better than having that fucking guilty conscience the rest of your life. You know it. You know it ain't right. If it was okay to do, you wouldn't feel badly afterwards, boo. You know? Well, you shouldn't have an opinion on it, but honestly, neither should you in that case. Take my First Amendment away, you know? Get out of here, babe. Acting like I'm looking for an excuse to stay here, too. This is not the first time I've heard that stuff. It's like, but what do you want me to do? If I'm worried for somebody, and then the person I'm worried for, whoever I'm worried for them to be around, that person I'm worried about, like, you know, they don't see it as much as I see it. And then the ones where I see it from, you know, the place where I'm seeing the threat coming from, they're trying to tell me that I'm taking advantage. And this is like, to me, it's an attempt to get me to like go away. Because I try to keep the peace as much as I can, bro. I don't have to say everything. I don't have to. That's not who I am. I don't have to say it, you know. I could keep my mouth shut about it. It's all good. Like, I'd be vague and not drop names on purpose, because I'm not trying to do all that. It's too much drama, and like, you know, to attach myself to somebody who constantly like, you know, I understand the need for that, but if you're always on that wavelength where you gotta tell somebody what to do, like, you gotta ruin it. Like, you know, you're trying to ruin the moment. Is how it feels. Like, can't you tell they're joking? Like, I could see where they're coming from, bro. Like, why they call you that? You know, I could see why they call you a bitch. Or whatever. Karen, whatever the name is now. Like, I could see why they call you that, bro. You can't really call me that. I'm usually chill and relaxed. The only time I complain is if it takes too long, or if you're lying to me, or if you're trying to tell me I'm just complaining for no reason. When you could clearly see. Like, am I just bitching for no reason right now? Like, am I allowed to ask a question without you trying to smack me in my mouth because you're not doing the right thing? Like, what are you, a grifter? You know what I mean? Strong arm the shit out of me. Like, you make me feel bad. It's an emotional strong arm when they guilt trip you, too. Like, try to make you fucking feel bad for not wanting to be around arguments. Like, yo, why would I want to be around argumentative women? They're constantly in battle with their own ego. And then they got nerve to tell me where to go. Like, nah, you could go over there with all the other people. Like, I don't want anything from you if you act that way. Arrogant, like, mean girls. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Go sit at the lunch table alone and then see how that feels. And then you won't know how to deal with it. Because the girls get attention for no reason. They just get attention because they're born with their value. They're prettier than us. Their bodies are more artistic than ours, right? Our bodies are utilitarian. We're more better suited for building things in some type of stressful environment, or, you know, blowing other people up that want to blow us up. You know, you could have one dude with a bunch of females and repopulate an island mad quick. Think about it. That's why it's that way, bro. It's more logical to say than you just this ego attached. Well, why can't I do it that way? Because if there's a bunch of dudes and one female, how you gonna repopulate anything? You gotta wait 9 months before any fucking breed can come through, and you gotta take care of the baby too. Hopefully, all those other dudes will want to help you take care of the other dude's baby. Like, have you met men lately? Like, have you ever met a man before? Like, those dudes are compassionate enough for you to, like, you know, they have to get to know your child because they like you. Because they want to get with you, since you already have children, right? So that means they have to get to know your children too. So that's a compassionate dude. See, I don't have to put myself through that because I'm not really looking for relationships at all. So for me to get told all this shit, like, oh, you have a crush on them and da. No, I don't, bro. You do. It doesn't matter if they're pretty to me. Even if I want to get with them. Like, it's not up to me, bro. I'm not one of those men. It's not really up to me. Now, is it? It's up to them. That doesn't arouse me to try to like pounce on the like I don't do that shit to people. It doesn't tickle my fancy, bro. I don't like doing that. I don't like acting that way. You know how I like acting, bro? Respectful. I try to do the nice thing. I try to do the right thing. Try to act polite, nice, as much as I can, bro. Try to not pick my nose in front of you or scabs, whatever it is. I try not to do that type of stuff. Plenty of things people will never understand, though. Like, oh yeah, it's just a dream, right? Oh yeah, it's just a life. It's just a clump of cells, right? Like, how could they be so nonchalant about that too? Like, until they go through it, then they realize like, they either have to go down that cold-hearted, wicked path, or just feel bad for it. They realize it's bad, or else you just go advocating for it. Like, you take those some of those people take full pride in that. And I'll do it again, that type of shit. Like, bro, why should I have to pay for you? Like, wouldn't it be cheaper just to give you a bunch of fucking condoms and Plan B pills? You want to kill babies anyway? Like, why do you gotta go on the taxpayer dollar to get doctors to do this procedure for you when you could have fucking protected yourself? Or you could have just not fucked. And then you want to act like all these hypothetical scenarios mean something to me. Like, well, when I give you hypothetical scenarios about a different situation, you call me a misogynist anyway. So you're always correct, babe. I have to sit there appeasing you, and then you'll never respect me. The thing is, you respect me when I tell you no, but I don't even want to get with those broads. Even though they're attractive to me. I'm not opposed to you showing me your body. I like the female body, bro. I like pretty women. I like beauty. I'm not the most handsome man, but I could still appreciate beauty. I'm not acting like all these Instagram cute OnlyFans top models. Like, I'm not expecting them to want to get with somebody like me unless I have fucking money, bro. That's a lustful thing. These people are lustful in my mind. They don't do things out of love. A lot of people don't. They don't do things because they like to. They do it because they need the money, right? Well, I did too, except I choose things I actually like to do also. Like, I actually take an interest in landscaping, HVAC. I was actually interested in these things when I was doing them more often. Oh yeah, I'm still interested in it too. That's the thing. Seems like they just don't want me to work. And more so after that fake ass flu. Oh yeah, that's why I'll never stop talking about it, bro. Because the shit changed, and then you act like it never happened. And then you try to gaslight people like me. You try to say I'm delusional for what? Because I'm still talking about that? Hey, it's not back then yet. It will be in another couple of years. Another 5 years it'll be back then. And I'll say, never forget, they were telling you McDonald's is more healthy for you to eat than going to the gym. And they're closing down the gym. Because they don't want to put needles in your arms or something like that. The sweat on the fucking bench press. Like whatever it was. Like, bro, you having strangers cook the food, though. Why is McDonald's okay to stay open, but not you? Why is Walmart okay to stay open, but not you? I was saying this shit before 2022. Like, why do you want all these people to get locked up? Why are you not okay with criminals getting put away? Like, go away. Get out of here. Like, they're blatantly breaking the law. They know they're breaking the law. They go after people that are breaking the law. Like, that's why they're afraid and crying a lot of the times, right? Because they don't want to... Like, what are they running from, really? I understand, bro. I don't have to go through that right now, and I'm appreciative of it. But it could easily go that way, right? All it takes is the wrong time of day. You just had to say it, right? Like, that type of shit. There's a lot of people that don't give... I'm respectful to people, bro. I'm not trying to walk up recording you all the time. That's what I was trying to say to the guy I was arguing with in the supermarket. Like, why do you want to argue with me about First Amendment, bro? I'm not out here pulling a camera on you though. But if I have it on myself, I should be able to. It's my body. It's my body in this building. I have a phone on my body, right? A device that can record me. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think I own shit in here, bro, but it's not right for you to tell me wear a mask. You got some big, huge, gordito motherfucker acting like a security guard telling me about a mask. I was like, bro, you gonna put your fucking hands on me because I don't want to wear a mask instead of opening up the register. You got one register here with a long line of people all wearing a fucking mask. You're not standing 6 feet apart. Like, you're not doing any of the things they told you to do. I was doing all that shit for a little bit, realize it's dumb, and stop doing it because I'm a germaphobe too. Except I'm the type of germaphobe, it's not just about you getting me sick, you know? I actually try to keep my germs from you.